Hey y'all, it's Anaya Chin and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a frontal sew-in on my friend Cassie for her birthday. This hair she provided is 2022-24 with a 18-inch frontal, if I'm not mistaken. She got this hair from Amazon, but I'll definitely be leaving the link below so you can purchase if you would like to. Overall, I really enjoy working with this hair. I didn't get too many problems out of it. It shedded a little bit, but that's expected with 613 hair. It held the curls pretty well, and the only thing I didn't like, but I mean it wasn't an issue, but I didn't like is the way the hairline was. Plucking wise, it was kind of hard to get the hairs out, but other than that, it was pretty good to work with, and I didn't really have any problems. But anyways, now that I got that out of the way, let's get right into this video. I went ahead and cut the cap off camera and just went straight to applying the makeup to her cap. I'm using level 9 Ruby Kisses cream foundation, the lighter side. This is usually the makeup that I use for my lighter skin tone clients, because I think that may be the lightest one that they have. I don't know though, that's the lightest one they have in my hair store. I usually look on Amazon, but Amazon is a little more expensive than it is in the hair store. So, you know, I'm going to go with a cheaper price. But yeah, anyways, that one worked out just fine. It ain't too much of an issue. After cleaning off her hairline with Sea Breeze, I went ahead and started to measure how her frontal would lay on her head and cutting out the ear tabs. What I do on this part is I just get my client to hold where I place her hands until I'm ready to cut the ear tabs. Because you don't want your frontal placed in the wrong spot, like when you place it on your head. Actually, I sew it down before I cut down my ear tabs. But you want your client to keep the frontal in the exact same spot the whole time. Because if you move it and it be placed in the wrong spot, your client going to be looking crazy, because you don't want no lopsided frontal. No, ma'am. That ain't cute. So just make sure your client hold the frontal in the right spot. Or you can do the glue first method, but I don't really like that method. I recommend doing the sewing method if you're a beginner, but if you know what you're doing, you can do the glue first. But I really recommend you starting out doing the sewing first. With my closures, I do the glue first, but with my frontals, I have to sew it down. I just feel like I gotta sew it down before I put any glue on them. After sewing my frontal down, I cut my ear tabs off camera and I started to apply my glue across the hairline. I use 3 to 4 layers of my own lace glue. I'm not selling it on a website right now, but it is available for purchase locally. I will try to have my website up soon, but yeah. After your last layer is dry, you are ready to start placing your frontal into place. You want to make sure that your hairline comes over the glue line so you won't have any excess lace or excess glue, because that's just not a good look on a frontal. So when I'm placing my hairline down, I use my comb and my client's hand to hold the hair into place. Usually I can just place it because my glue holds it by itself, but I still like to make my client hold her ear tabs down, because it just made me feel like the hairline is secure in place while I'm blow drying and pressing it in. But yeah, you just want to blow dry the hairline to melt the lace into place before you put the melt band on. And you just keep doing it till you feel like you good. I use my own melt belt to melt my lace into place. This band is very useful when you're doing laces, or if you gotten your hair done and you want to tie it up at night, this is a good thing to have. So if your stylist sell it, please buy it, because you definitely will need it. I am now sewing in the first bundle. You always start with the longest bundle at the bottom and you make your way up to the top to create a layer look. Or if you're doing a bob, you would do your longest at the top and the shortest at the bottom. But yeah, I'm going to just be quiet on this part because all I'm doing is just sewing in the back. After sewing in the first bundle, I go ahead and cut off the excess lace in the front. I use my little, I forgot what them scissors called. The people use them for nails and little teeny scissors. I call them teeny scissors. And an eyebrow archer to cut off the excess lace. You want to go like in a, not a straight line, but like a jagged motion when cutting your lace, because you don't want a straight line. That's your hairline will be very visible if you do a straight line. And as you can see, once I finish cutting out the hairline, I got little pieces that are sticking up on the frontal, but we definitely about to fix that. We're not leaving that frontal like that. If you leave your hair not fully melted down, it's gonna lift. It's not secure, so of course it's gonna lift. So you need to make sure that you go in and you put glue where the hair is not placed correctly. Like, you may miss a few spots when you placing it, but you can always go back and add it. But if you don't, the lace is not going to last. So please be sure to do this step if you have any pieces that are not glued down to the forehead. After making sure my whole hairline is glued down, I go ahead and make the part of where I want my client's part to be, or where they desire their part to be. She's going for a middle part today, so we're going to do a part down the middle, and we're going to pluck her apart because the hair is pretty thick, so you can't really see it, and we don't like that look. So you're going to make sure that you part her hair and pluck it. After plucking your part, you want to go ahead and start pulling out your baby hairs if your client wants them. I'm a big fan of baby hairs. I really don't like the whole no baby hair look, because sometimes if you don't have the right lace, baby hair definitely helps you out to blend the lace in more. But if you got like a medium brown and you like light skin and you ain't got no baby hairs, it's just not gonna look good. But baby hairs can take your whole 6 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10 if they know what they're doing. So baby hairs is always a good way to help blend your frontal. But yeah, do y'all see that? Yes, ma'am. I know the side ain't blended all the way, but we gonna do that. Just wait. Just wait. But yeah, now we're gonna go in and finish sewing in the rest of the bundles. I'm not gonna really talk on this part either because you know I'm sewing, so it really ain't too much to say. I'm just looping the hair through, wrapping the thread around twice and pulling it through basically over and over again. So yeah, I'm gonna just let you watch. After cutting my baby hairs, I go in and use my mini flat iron to curl my baby hairs in the direction I want to lay them. Please be careful and not burn your client like I did. Luckily, I didn't burn her too badly, but yeah, you just gently curl it back towards the direction you want to. And I go in with my Eco Styling gel to lay my baby hairs. And you don't want to use too much gel because you don't want no flaky edges and you don't want to make your lace lift. So I always use a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with gels on baby hair because it's just a little bit of hair. So if you use the right amount, you shouldn't have no problems at all. After laying the baby hairs, you want to go in with your Select hairspray to spray the hairline to keep your baby hairs in place. And after spraying, you want to go in with your paper wraps and an elastic band to keep your edges in place so they won't move. And yeah, that's pretty much it with baby hairs. You done. Now I'm going in with my hair cutting comb and making layers because she's doing curls today and you don't want just no regular curls. You need some layers when you're doing curls. So yeah, I cut the hair and now I'm prepping to curl the back of her hair. I'm not going to talk the rest of this video until the end because I'm pretty much curling the rest of this video. So just watch me curl. And just like that, she giving Ronnie from the Players Club and Lil' Kim before the surgery, period. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to have another video for y'all soon.